It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Quando eu me vi só nesse lugar, eu pensei que preciso sair pra me libertar. Seja com quem for, a minha vida cantar, nunca no mesmo lugar. Seja sozinho a dois, o resto eu vejo depois. Mas só em pensar que só face tudo que eu pedisse, só você que me desse. Aí pensando Deus se esse quatro falasse, mas que pena, já era. Não deixo mais aquela tão bela e singela, e nem dá. Porque eu ouço a voz.
I'm the biggest boss that you seen.
The Staples Center filled to capacity. It'll be the defending NBA champion Golden State Warriors facing Los Angeles. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. So the Clippers win the tip. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. Curry is out there with Dub, and it's Thompson in at the 3 slot. And Abamute kicks to Jordan. Redick with the 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Nice make for him as they get the scoring started.
Yeah, he gets it going, and who knows now? You know, it might be a really big night in store for him.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when the team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. So it's the Warriors now, following the shot by Chris Paul. 6 to shoot. Dishes to Thompson. And that one comes up a bit short.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. You know, the league going to more ball movement, more outside shooting, less isolation play, and those are all natural fits for the talents of Klay Thompson, who's great moving off the ball, and we know he can stroke it from long range.
Here's Dub, drills the three-pointer. Dub's got 5 now.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Paul for 3. Paul can't get that one to fall. Well, Greg, for Thompson, a hard-working defender. You were talking about it. Do you think Clark, his offensive style, frees him up to put more energy into defense?
Well, you know, it could be. I mean, he's extremely smooth. He's uber smooth in how he operates. He doesn't have to drive the lane and absorb a lot of contact to get his shot off, and he's quick and efficient with his offense. So that does leave him more energy for the defensive end.
It's offline from half court.
Just cannot find the rhythm. Still yet to hit a shot this quarter.
And nice job again that time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
Greg, you're exactly right. Good, solid, steady, no frills basketball. Doing it in all aspects of the game right now, and that's a hard combination to beat.
1:30 left in the first quarter. Here's Tubb. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Clippers trail by 7. And the wide open shot from Paul. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. The Warriors have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Dub, the pass to Bogut. Here's Dub, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing. He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The three, 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Paul goes in and off the front iron, and in it goes. And here's Golden State. They're on a 15-4 run. Here's Dub. Soft touch off the glass. Dub's got 17 now.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're... really hard team to beat.
The shot's good from Paul. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Dub. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
From deep three-point range, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range, he told us about his comfort stretching the floor.
We wear 5'6".
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this Splash brother to let her rip.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for the Clippers right now, Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan, and it's Mbah a Moute in at the 3, the small forward. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Dub. They get it again. Thompson passes to Dub. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. The rejection by Paul. Now the Clippers moving it up. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Paul's got 10.
He's one of the few guys you don't mind seeing. take the three in transition.
If you look at Chris Paul, you're looking at a guy who really is the standard bearer of point guards. I mean, he can pass, he can score, he plays great defense. He also competes. But what makes him the floor general that all others are measured against, really the instincts and leadership.
Redick dishes to Paul. Fires the three. Good. Paul's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Clippers.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc. 3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker. And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Was shot by Redick, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Tubb, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Boy, Doc Rivers keeps on leading his teams to successful seasons. A former coach of the year rarely has a season where his team doesn't meet expectations.
And Doc Rivers passed the 700-win mark as a coach last season. He's climbing the ladder in career wins.
Yeah, and you know, I don't know that Doc oftentimes gets enough credit for the type of coach he is. I mean, as a coach, he is well over 500 in terms of his career win percentage. And how about over 500 in playoff games as well? Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think. Twice about coming into the lane next time, and if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And so it's Golden State with it. They've led by as many as 11 points.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Now here's Paul. He's got 13. The three. Count that one. Paul's got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Shoots. Again, the miss by Paul.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
Redick with the rebound.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
From deep three-point range. Rebound Bogut.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
You know, it's quite surprising to see them leading at this point, given the number of turnovers they've already committed.
They're talented, and they've been able to overcome some loose play, but they need to clean it up in the second half. And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
The Clippers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And one of the weaker areas for this group, only shot about 71% from the line a season ago.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
And the first half comes to a conclusion.
Yes, Kevin, here with...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaq and Kenny. This game, folks, a close one at Staples Center. Taking a look at the Warriors. Kenny, what'd you think? And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. You look at Dub in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough ones.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. Dub is out there with Curry, and it's Thompson in at the small forward position. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
Now here's Paul. 18 points for him. That one off the back iron and out.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Good on the shot.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Here's Paul. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Paul's got 21.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
Paul can't get that one to fall.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Yes, fans, Clark, and the one team they view as floppers is the Clippers. I don't like that word, but just kind of came out. Whether that is fair or not is up for debate, but it is certainly, I think, the perception.
And I think there's some truth to that perception. I mean, multiple players have received fines for flopping on their roster. I mean, you can't run away from that, and the fans remember it, too.
Oh, they do, yes, sir.
Tell you what, shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for this squad.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Redick.
And for the Clippers and flopping, part of it might just be reputation. Whenever anyone hits the deck on their team, fans might be quick to kind of condemn that as a flop.
Jordan kicks to Redick. A 3-ball. Jordan can't get it to go.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
It's stolen by Curry. And that is good. And that's now 38 points for Dub.
You know, the Clippers were the darlings of the NBA as they improved and made strides, but I think the flopping has kind of diminished that now, that love affair. Being labeled a group of floppers can certainly stifle your popularity.
They get the rebound, and the wide-open shot from Redick. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Curry. Launches a 3. Good. And the Warriors lead by 8.
A wide-open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Paul for 3. Paul missing again.
He's frigid from 3. I don't know what's worse, that he can't hit anything from out there or that he keeps on trying to. He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Clippers shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. It's Redick on the wing. Drops one in from the wing. Redick's got 7 now in this quarter.
What a sweet assist by CP3.
To the paint. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Clippers trail by 8. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. And it's Mbamute in its small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost. And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too. They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
the defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving count.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
He was all alone on that one. And it's now 23 points for Chris Paul.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
And even 3-on-3 break. And Baamute can't get it to go. And it's the Warriors on the break.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Now here's Paul. He's guarded closely. Redick inside the line. Rebound Bogut. Bogut's got 8 rebounds in this game. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Dub's got 46 points.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Stolen by Thompson. Now the Warriors moving it up. Bogut with the ball. That drops. 48 points for Dub.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him. And he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Paul with the bucket.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
Here's Dub. Another 3 for Golden State.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Paul outside. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in, and that one goes long.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Warriors.
Agreed, Steve. And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. Clark, I think that was a big part of their success.
I love the way they scored fast break points tonight here. It was a key factor in coming out on top.
A fantastic show. And
goodness. Woo. Now that is rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tack on some style points too, Kevin.
Clark, he deserves them. No simple finish there with the high altitude windmill slam.
That, to me, is a statement.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. From deep three-point range, count it.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Ernie Johnson again, folks, alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Time now to take a quick peek at our Jordan Player of the Game. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Hart. We'll see you again soon.